I'm Brianna Arredondo in for Linda Hurtado.
And I'm Haley Hines. Thanks for joining us. First at 5, a St. Pete woman once considered a victim is now a suspect after police say she took a TikTok trend too far. She's facing charges after police say she used artificial intelligence to fake a crime. Fox 13's Kaylee Tracy explains what happened.
It's one thing to do something for fun. It's another when you involve officers and the police.
St. Petersburg police say that's what 32-year-old Brooke Chenault did on October 7th.
And the victim, now suspect, was stating that this subject, who she was unaware of, she doesn't know him, had forced himself into her home.
Multiple officers responded to her apartment. Chenault showed them a picture she says she took of the suspect on her couch, but officers didn't find any evidence of a crime. They say she called again and told police she was also sexually abused by the person, and officers responded for a second time. That's when investigators realized the man in her picture wasn't real at all. He was AI generated.
As soon as that detective saw the images, immediately she recognized it as a trend that we were seeing online.
You may have seen the TikTok trend. People use ChatGPT to create fake images of a stranger inside their home. Then they send the pictures to friends and family to get a reaction. Altering a picture using ChatGPT takes just seconds. I put this picture of a couch into ChatGPT and asked it to add a man sitting on the couch. Here's the result moments later.
Again, there are consequences. When
Man, I'm telling you, man, these some of these social media, some of these TikTok trends, man, they're gonna get y'all in a world of trouble. Man, don't follow the trends, man. Set the trends. You're never supposed to follow the trends. You're supposed to set the trends. And it sounds like she was trying to get her TikTok followers up or whatever, but man, when you keep it on social media, that's cool. But once you start involving the actual police and wasting their time and resources, that's when it definitely becomes a problem. I I like sometimes I just be trying to wrap my head around what people are thinking, um, and why they're thinking what they're thinking. Like, do you think that they were just gonna say, "Well, ha ha, that was a good joke. Thanks for using our resources and thanks for wasting our time here." With a made up, crime report, and we actually have real crime out here that we need to be, fighting and putting our attention and resources on. Like, thanks for wasting our time. It was a great joke. Like, no, man. That's for people who sit there and scroll on TikTok all day. That's what you use this for. You don't use this in real life and come up with some fake accusations, and then now you land yourself in jail over TikTok, like over TikTok trends. It's one of the stupidest things I've ever heard in my life, for real. Um, Man, come on, like, let me go back to, come on, come on, come on. And I'm not sure if she has, family or friends who are around and, speak to her on a consistent basis, but, if I'm this lady's, friend, close associate or family, I'm like, what were you thinking? Like, what? Okay, so what makes this a good idea? Um, and if you're doing it to go viral and if you're doing it to get your followers up, I mean, this could possibly help. Being that you're on the news here for using AI to create a fake suspect. I just don't know. I really, really just don't know what people are thinking, man. I think a lot of people are going through a lot of mental issues because it is a lot of stressors out here in the world. It's a lot of pressure on people. Um, to, you know, just live really. But man, like, what in the world? I'm kind of at a loss for words because when I seen this, I said, man, what was she thinking? Like, what actually could be going on inside her head where she was like, man, this is a good idea, and I'm gonna make this picture in Chat GPT, and I'm gonna call the cops and say this has happened and that has happened, because once you do that, now the cops are focused on finding the suspect. And if the suspect is AI generated and doesn't exist, then you've sent them on a wild goose chase that'll never ever end. And it's just like, what was your end game in all this? Because if there's no real suspect, like, what type of justice were you going to get? What type of satisfaction were you going to get? Unless it was just like you were real satisfied with the fact that you wasted the police's time and all their resources and efforts. And it's kind of similar to, someone crying wolf, because you could put that out there into the world, and now they label you as someone that's not really trustworthy of being truthful. And if if something does unfortunately happen to you, and then you call and report it, what if it's not taken as serious as you want it to be taken? So I mean, and not saying that I'm always 100% right and all this and that, but man, I have better sense than this, way better sense than this. And I guess common sense isn't too common that this type of thing would land you in jail. See if there's any more to this video here, and close out.
At a man sitting on the couch. Here's the result moments later.
Again, there are consequences. When we were able to find that she created the images, we found it in her deleted files. It looks like she created that image days prior to when she actually called us in.
Chenault is facing 2 counts of false reporting of a crime.
It's frustrating because, like I said, we could have, if there was another urgent call that was happening at the same time, our resources would be tied up in this area.
St. Pete PD says this is their first AI-related case, but likely not the last. Kaylee Tracy, Fox 13 News.
So, as you hear, this is their first AI-related case. So, if she wanted to go viral, there you go. You went viral. You're the very first. You can be put into the world record books as being their very first AI case right here. And then only thing they had to do was just go into your deleted files and see the fact that you made the image. Like, man, again, how stupid can you be, man? How stupid can you be? And as the police representative there was saying, like, they sitting there wasting time with you and your Chat GPT mess, and they could be somewhere else helping somebody who really, really needed it. But if you like this content, please like, comment, and subscribe. It'll go a long way in helping me on my YouTube journey here. And I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up, because I really don't want to sit and laugh at people's misfortunes and all that. So this is Justin Paul. Peace.